Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1984 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers at Tiger Stadium. On the mound for the Orioles today is Mike Boddicker, whose record is 12-4 with a 4.01 ERA. And pitching for the Tigers today is Jack Morris, whose record is 6-4 with a 3.53 ERA. Okay, before we get into today's game, just a reminder, we have a contest going on where we will be giving away a Bert Blyleven autograph card, and we're going to have our contestants participate in a duck race. We've got 8 participants. I can have up to 100 people in this race. So if you want to get in on this contest to win the Bert Blyleven autographed baseball card, it's a 2023 Topps Tribute, estimated somewhere between $25 and $40 is the value for the card. If you want to get in on that, you have to be a subscriber, and then just let me know in the comments below if you want to get in on it, and we'll add you to the list. We're going to give away the prize during game 123. So whenever that game falls, as we get closer to that, we're on game 113 today, so in theory in 10 more days we'll give it away, but I think we just need to see how it goes in case I need a day off or something. But you see we have the contestants here. We got Julio L with the purple duck, we got John M with the heart duck, Kent S, I mean that's like maybe like a wood panel duck, I don't know what the hell that is. Don T, he's just your normal everyday duck. Charismatic dad, also he's so charismatic he doesn't have to dress up. Dave K has a Viking hat on there. This is Thomas D, he's a star duck. And who is this down here with the letter C? Oh, it's Freddie. Freddie's maybe like a superhero duck, I'm not sure what that is, but there you go. So those are the 8 contestants that we have so far. And again, if you want to get in on that contest, the giveaway, be a subscriber. And at the end of this video, I'll have the video that shows you what the Bert Blyleven autograph card looks like if you are curious. You know what? And I'm going to make you a deal. If we can get 2 more contestants, I will give away a second place prize. The second place prize will be the Torrey Hunter autograph card that I have. So that'll be prize number 2. If we can get to 30, then I'll give away the Gary Gaetti for a third prize. Okay? So that's the deal I'm willing to make. We need 2 more contestants, and I'll give away a Torrey Hunter for second prize in the contest. Okay? All right. So now let's get back to the ball game here. We're on an 8-game winning streak. We're 7-0 for the month. We just wrapped up a series sweep of the Brew Crew, where our offense was strong, our pitching was good, and now we're going to, after a day off, finish up the American League East teams with a 3-game series versus Baltimore. Now the bad news is this day that we just had off is our last day off until the 16th of September. So that's going to be more than a month of straight baseball, and that will be interesting to see how we can keep our players healthy. We do have a 3-game lead in the standings over Boston and 5 over New York. So I would feel comfortable if we can get a 5 or 6-game lead over a second-place team. I would feel much more comfortable giving people days off, maybe getting a different 5th starter in there, giving maybe Brian Kelly a couple starts off, considering he's been in the majors most of the year. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. I always appreciate that. And I mean, why are you not a subscriber? I'm giving away free stuff to subscribers. That could be you getting a prize. Okay, the game is taking its sweet time getting loaded. It might be because of those ducks that have been sitting there taking up some of my computer memory here. Okay, we've got Jack Morris on the mound facing the Orioles. God, I'm so tired of the Orioles. I can't wait till we're done playing this boring team. Jack Morris, current Oriole lineup, batting .284 against him. Everybody's healthy because we have had the day off. And that's good news for our lineup. So we got all the good guys in there today versus Mike Boddicker. Glenn Wilson will be in right field and batting in the final spot. Batting the ninth spot, he's batting .265 with his on-base percentage. That's really horrible. I never would have thought he would be so poor this year. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lineup rundown for the Baltimore Orioles. Batting leadoff in left field is Kevin RHOMBERG. Batting second at second base is Tommy HERR. Batting third and catching is Ray Smith. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Jim TRABER. Batting fifth in right field is Bob PATE. Batting sixth and DHing is Dave Stegman. Batting seventh at third base is Wayne KRENCHICKI. Batting eighth in center field is Rick Manning. And batting ninth is the shortstop, Bobby Bonner. Okay, let's take a look at Jack Morris here. Morris has been pitching pretty good lately, making his 18th start. He's missed a bunch of games due to injury this year. He's 6-4 with a .353 ERA, 103 strikeouts, and 119 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .239 against him. 3 complete games, including a shutout. His fastball tops out at 94 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 44.1%. 4 pitches in his arsenal, including his splitter, which is highly rated at 92. Fastball pretty damn good too at 87. Overall rated at 84. The 29-year-old righty is a free agent at the end of the year. Looking at his log, he's won 3 consecutive decisions with a no decision versus Boston in there. Baltimore, hey, he's not faced Baltimore at all this year. Okay, let's take a look at our defense. We are solid everywhere. We got Kennedy behind the plate and Rusty Tillman at first base today. Okay, Kevin RHOMBERG leading off versus Jack Morris. RHOMBERG 5 for 17 in his career versus Morris, and Morris strikes RHOMBERG out looking. 7 pitch at bat. That's what a leadoff batter should do. Should take a lot of pitches. 1 down. Here's Tommy HERR. Tommy HERR switch hitting second baseman with a ground ball to Lou. 2 down. That's going to leave it up to the catcher, Ray Smith, to get something going for the Orioles in the first, and Morris will walk Ray Smith. It's always dangerous walking the batter in front of Jim TRABER. TRABER's got 26 home runs, among the league leaders in the American League. And he will fly out to center field. Willie Wilson will make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Tigers lineup rundown for today's ballgame. Batting leadoff, playing center field, is Willie Wilson. Batting second at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Batting third at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting cleanup and DHing is Kenny Smith. Batting fifth at third base is George Brett. Batting sixth in left field is Kirk GIBSON. Batting seventh at first base is Rusty Tillman. Batting eighth and catching is Terry Kennedy. And batting ninth is the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. Mike Boddicker on the mound, having his best year of his career, making his 24th start. He's 12-4 with a 4.01 ERA, 130 strikeouts and 161 and 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .250 against him. He's got 5 complete games and a shutout. The fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47.8%. A 4-pitch pitcher. His slow curve is at 89 and a changeup at an 81. That fastball barely registers. It's a 68 rating. Overall rated an 87, the 26-year-old righty goes to arbitration at the end of the year. Look at his log. Yep, he's got 3 games against Detroit. A no decision on July 3rd. Also on June 22nd, a no decision. May 3rd, he got the win. Going 8 innings, giving up a run. All right. Here's the defense for the Orioles. Right field with Bob Pate, below league average. Everywhere else pretty good, including Bob Bonner. A 95 at shortstop. Willie Wilson leading off versus Mike Boddicker. Let's get things started with the base hit. Now Wilson, a ground ball to third. What is, I always forget, Smith has a bad arm, doesn't he? Oh no, it's actually pretty solid, 83. So we're going to pick and choose when to run. Wilson grounds out to third. Whitaker flies out to center. And Trammell, batting .284, 8 home runs. An infield single to second, snuck it right past Boddicker for a base hit. So Trammell on first. And really the same kind of theory applies to Smith getting on before TRABER. Now we got Trammell on before Kenny Smith. Kenny sitting on 21 home runs, and he strikes out on that slow curve. We go to the top of the second, no score. Bob Pate will lead off. Pate having a solid year. 267, 16 home runs. Ground ball to short. And Trammell making the play. Here's the Stegosaurus, Dave Stegman. DHing today, batting .319 with 7 home runs. Morris strikes him out. Second K of the day for Jack. 2 down for the third baseman, Wayne KRENCHICKI. I know he's only in there because he's a lefty, but I think you'd rather have John Castino playing every day. And that's out number 3 as he pops out to Whitaker. So 1-2-3 inning for Morris. We go to the bottom of the second. Here's George Brett leading off. Brett, player of the game yesterday. 2 doubles and a home run. That was his 11th of the season. A ground ball to third. And KRENCHICKI throws out Brett. Not a lot going on so far as GIBSON steps in. And a base hit to right. So Gibby singles. We're not going to risk it. Not going to risk it for the biscuit. Gibby on first. Now, Rusty Tillman did something yesterday that I don't know if we could ever claim to have seen happen in our Sim series. Rusty Tillman had 3 doubles in yesterday's ball game, and they were the first 3 doubles of his career. We're going to hit and run with Gibson on first. Stay out of the double play. And a base hit to center field. Rusty Tillman's on fire as Gibby goes to third. It's first and third, 1 down. We're going to go on contact with Terry Kennedy up. Kennedy, someone who could definitely be converted to a double play. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. That could be 2, though. Yep. So Kennedy is just plummeting with his batting average. It's kind of ticking me off a little bit, to be honest. He did have the day off. Well, he had 2 days off in a row with the day off yesterday. We go to the top of the third, no score. Morris will face Manning, Bonner, and then back to RHOMBERG. Rick Manning, ground ball to second. 1 out. Here's Bobby B. And a line drive to right. Is that going to fall in? Oh, it's going to be caught by Wilson. I don't know the angle that it showed there. I thought it might drop in front of Glenn Wilson, but that's why Wilson's one of the best right fielders in the game. He'll get to everything. Kevin RHOMBERG flying out to left. That is 7 consecutive outs for Morris as we go to the bottom of the third. Glenn Wilson leading off. Wilson just in the midst of a horrible season. Slices it out to right center. Got two good pitchers going today. As Willie Wilson grounds to short. And Lou, with two down, pops it up into shallow center field behind second base, where the second baseman HERR makes the catch. Moving on to the fourth. No score. Tommy HERR leading off. HERR 0 for 1 today. A comebacker to J-Mo. Morris makes the play. Defense looking good so far today. And there's the first hit of the day. There goes the no-hitter. Ray Smith is base at the left. One down, runner on first. And again, Jim TRABER coming to the plate with runners on. A 2-1 count. Hot shot to first. Can Tillman turn the double play? Yes. Always helps when you got the catcher running. So the base runners are raced on the double play. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Trammell leading off. Trammell has a hit today and 3 for 4 in his career against Boddicker. He had that infield single in the second inning. No, that was in the first inning. My bad. Grounding out to short. Kenny Smith, fly ball to center. Not a lot going on. And Brett grounds out to third. We have all of these rested players, and we can't get one damn thing going. I'm worried now that because of Kennedy's double play with runners on first and third, I'm worried that that was our only shot that we're going to get today. And it's the fifth inning, so if Morris is going to get blown up, it's going to be this inning here. Here's Bob Pate. Yep. So this game is probably over now as Pate doubles off the wall. 18th double of the year. We know how it goes, so we just have to accept it. Stegman, bad job of getting the runner over as he pulls it to Brett. Now, I could intentionally walk here, KRENCHICKI. Manning is the better hitter, though. And KRENCHICKI doesn't have any power, but he certainly is good enough to drive in a run. I mean, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop it. And there it is, 1-0. So it was going to happen no matter what. We already knew it. They always follow up with the strikeout. We know that. And Bob Bonner, too. Oh, nope. Ground ball to third. So it's 1-0 Baltimore. That's probably all they're going to need today to win. GIBSON is 2 for 2. Leading off with a base hit. Well, we hit and run last time and it worked. Tillman with a ground ball towards second. And that does get Gibby over. Now, Kennedy blew it last time. We know he's an automatic out at this point. Yeah. Wait, is that an infield single? Oh, no. That was ridiculously slow. And then Glenn Wilson. All right. Bottom of the fifth here. I'm sorry, top of the sixth now. Yeah, this game is over. It's just a matter of picking the right time to take out Morris. I don't want to see his numbers get too jacked up. There's a gapper for HERR. His 34th double. Two count to Smith. Yep. Okay. So that's it for Morris. We'll bring in Paul Gibson, the creeper. He does do pretty well versus lefties. Actually does great. Batting 200. He's our best option versus left-handers. You know, weirdly, I'm going to pull first base in. If TRABER pulls it to first, it might hold the runner. Otherwise, we'll play back. We'll give up that run for a double play. I mean, the game is over, so it doesn't really much matter. But it doesn't excuse me from not trying to use real strategy. 2-0. The first baseman steals. It's so freaking stupid. 2-0. That it will be the final score today. Wilson pops out. Whitaker, did he get all of that? Oh, Lou pulls it into the right field bleachers. That's the junk run for today. That's a home run in a losing effort. His 7th of the year. That early season injury really tanked his season. And then come back with a strikeout. That happens every single time. Kenny Smith walks. And George Brett grounds out. All right. Top of the 7th. We're going to leave Gibson in there. Stegman does hit lefties well, but then we got the 2 lefties coming up. So as long as Stegman doesn't go deep, we're all right. There we go. Good job by Paul Gibson. AKA the Creeper. Oh, come on. Jesus. So stupid. This game is so dumb. KRENCHICKI thrown out. So he walks a lefty, and then he gives up a hit to a lefty. And all the guy does is get out lefties. Let's bring in... Oh, man. Let's see here. We're going to bring in Dave Rozema. Rosie had a terrible game last time out. Bonner batting .246 versus righties. Is Manning going to be going? Oh, good job by Rosie getting a ground ball. That's what he does. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 2-1 Baltimore. Now Gibby's 2 for 2 today. Oh no! Did he get all of it? I mean, visually that was not representative of a home run. 417 feet. That is Gibson's 16th home run of the year. The game is tied at 2. That's going to get Morris off the hook. Unbelievable. This game is so dumb. Tillman, fly ball to center. There's out number 1. Terry Kennedy, batting average just absolutely falling off the table. There's nothing he can do now until that average gets down to like 265 probably. He may not get another hit all year. All right, the game is tied going into the 8th inning. Rosie's going to come back out, but this is a batter by batter type situation. Very short leash. RHOMBERG with a ground ball to second. 1 out. It's Tommy HERR. A tapper back to Rozema. Rosie looking good. Ray Smith, he's been a tough out all day. I believe he's been on base all 3 times. Let's take a look. Yeah, 2 for 2 with a walk. 0-1 count to Ray Smith and a ground ball to second. So a good comeback game for Rosie after giving up 3 runs to the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's all tied at 2. Boddicker at 92 pitches. He's been very efficient today. Yeah. So both of our best hitters, Kennedy and Wilson, are in tremendous slumps. Wilson's batting average has dropped from it peaked at 326, down to 311. He's batting 261. It's just been hard to watch. And somehow we've won 8 in a row, right? Oh, Trammell gets hit. Okay, well, this is our chance. We have to try to steal second with Trammell. Trammell on first. He's going to be going here. Here's Dave Rucker coming in. Yeah, this game's over. That was it right there. We blew it. If I hadn't have tried to steal, we would have lost anyway. But now, I mean, we've basically hung ourselves here by changing the momentum with that caught stealing. If you're wondering why I'm letting a lefty pitch to those righties, it's because he's got the reverse splits. He gets righties out, he doesn't get lefties out. That's how TRABER got on. Well, somehow we go to the bottom of the ninth tied, but Bruce Sutter's coming in. And this guy is lights out. Personified. Look at this guy. 2-1, 0.93 ERA, 30 strikeouts and 38 2/3. Doesn't walk anybody. Opponents are batting 194. He's 20 for 26 in saves. We do have 3 very good lefties coming up here. Although they've struggled today, Smith and Brett. Smith has walked. It's a 1-0 count. We're looking at free baseball right now. Oh, George Brett goes to left field for a hit. So we've got Brett on first. We're going to take Brett out and bring in Dougie Baker. He'll take over at third. He's got better speed. GIBSON, 3 for 3 today with a home run. Got the hit and run on. Wow. A swing and a miss, and Baker steals second base. That's so stupid. Unbelievably dumb. 0-1 count to GIBSON and the winning run at second. Can GIBSON go 4 for 4 and win the ball game? 1-1 count. Oh, a 2-run home run walking off. Kirk GIBSON. His 17th home run of the season. The Tigers win 4-2. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. Oh my gosh. That was exciting. Holy smokes. We've won 9 in a row and 8-0 in the month. That is unbelievable. Let's take a look at the standings here. Yeah, we are now 4 games up on Boston. New York does manage to win. Baltimore's 11.5 back. You can pretty much put the last nail in their coffin. And then the West has a 3-way tie. Chicago does fall back a game. Kansas City's lost 8 in a row. Minnesota's lost 4 in a row. Take a look at the National League. Kirk GIBSON, wow. Okay, New York's fallen to 2 back. The West is over. There's 49 games left in the season after today. So, Houston, 2 weeks away from being eliminated. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Yankees and Wilborn trounce the Indians. What was the score? Does it even bother to tell you? The Yankees are their own worst enemy. I have no idea what they're doing with their lineup. They got someone named Ted Wilborn in there. who had a good game today. And Lee Mazzilli had a home run. Detroit stretches their lead to 4. Lots of things going on there. Oh, is Dave Rose? No, because we just won. So the win goes to who? Mike Boddicker just signed that extension. And then they hung him out to dry. And then a catcher for Montreal retires, Bob Reese. The question mark, the Riddler. He's played in our sim. Just unidentifiable. Okay, let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Get in on the Bert Blyleven autograph card giveaway. There it is. There's the duck race. Get your name on that list. Just let me know in the comments if you want to get in on it. And make sure you're a subscriber. That's all I ask. So Gibby had the 2 home run game. That's an easy one. He is the player of the game. He walked it off. He went 4 for 4, 3 RBI. He had half of our team's hits. He drove in 3 out of the 4 runs. It seems like every game we have one guy who steps up and gets the job done. Jack Morris, I don't really feel like he had it today. I could feel it slipping away. It felt like we were going to lose that ball game, and so we pulled Jack Morris maybe a little early, but we ended up coming back to win. I guess that's really all that matters. The bullpen did their job as Dave Rucker gets the win. He's 2-2. Bruce Sutter takes the loss. He is 2-2 as well. Okay, that's going to do it. We're going to come back tomorrow with Game 2 of the 3-game series. Until then, everyone, have a great day.